What's up guys, this is Manoj Kumar. Welcome back to a new video. Today we are gonna see how to do a toggle switch like this using Tailwind CSS with just 3 lines of code. So let's get started. So guys, I have just created an empty React app here. So this is the app.js and I have also installed Tailwind CSS. You can see the Tailwind config file here, which is also empty, and I have included the base components utilities in the app CSS file. That's it guys. So you have to get installed Tailwind CSS in your React app. So if you don't know how, I will just drop a link in the description as well as in the I button. Just check it out. So I'm just gonna say here app and bg gray dash 900, which is nothing but a background gray color with 900, which is a shade number, and the height is going to be of screen is nothing but 100 bh. Yeah, now it is not usable here. The web browser got the color of gray now, so let me just have a flex here and justify center and an items center, which is nothing but display flex and justify content center and align item center to get the checkbox in the center of the page. And here we are gonna say label, and HTML4 is nothing but toggle switch, and here we are gonna add input, and the type is going to be of a checkbox, and the ID is going to be of toggle switch, because we gave the HTML4 as a toggle switch, so we need the ID as toggle switch. So guys, as soon as we give the type as checkbox, you can see the checkbox here in the web page. Let me just zoom it a bit so it is visible. It is really ugly, so we are gonna change this to a toggle switch now. So let me just show how. First we're gonna have a class name, and first I'm just gonna say a cursor of pointer and a height of 32 and a width of 64 and a rounded full, which gives a curved edge for our button, and I'm gonna give an appearance of none, which eliminates our checkbox here. And then now we are gonna have a bg color of white, which is nothing but a background color of white, so you guys can see the pill shaped toggle switch here, which has a background. So now I'm just gonna say a bg opacity of 5, which makes a little bit opacity of 5, so which gives a nice effect for us. And I'm gonna have a border color. So before adding the border color, I'm just gonna have a new color in the Tailwind config file. So now we are just gonna have a border color and a background color of this color, which is like neon color, so that's why I have added here. So we're just gonna process the CSS using the Tailwind config file. So now here I can just have a I can just have a border as neon, so which gives a effect like this. So we do also have to have a border of 2, which is nothing but a border width and a color of neon, which is like this. So guys, now we are going to have a checked background of gray with a 600 shade and a transition, sorry, and a transition duration of 200, which means 2 milliseconds. So if I check this button now, nothing gonna happen because in the Tailwind config file we do have to add the checked here. So it is going to be like a background ground color with a box of checked. So if I add this now, we do have to recompile this file. So let me just run npm run start. So guys, the project is now live in the browser. So if I hit this toggle switch, you can see a nice transition, color transition here. The background color is changed now. So now it's time to add the circle here. So in Tailwind CSS, there is no after or before pseudo classes. So we can't just have the after or pseudo classes like the checked here in the class name. So we do need the app CSS file. So I'm just gonna say the toggle switch ID and I'm gonna have the after here, and then I'm just gonna say contents of nothing, and I'm just gonna have apply directive of CSS. we just gonna apply every Tailwind class names to this toggle switch after. So I'm just gonna have a height of 32, which is nothing but 16 rem, and a width of 32 and a rounded full and a BG neon. And so if I just refresh this page, the circle won't appear because we do need to have a position of absolute. Before adding the absolute to the after, we have to make sure that the toggle switch is of relative. So we will just make this as position relative, and we are going to have a position absolute over here, and it will make the circle appear here. So the circle is visible here, and just I'm gonna have a left of 0 and a top of 0 and a transform scale of 110 and a transition duration of 200. So if I just refresh this page, so this scale makes So this scale just makes the circle just a bit bigger, so it gives a nice feel for us. So now I'm just gonna have a toggle switch checked after, and I'm gonna apply transform scale 110 and a translate of x32. So what this 32 means, so consider the pill shaped toggle switch background width is of 32 64, which is nothing but 32 rems. So the circle height is 32, which is nothing but 16 rems. So it already displays 16. It has to cross another 16, so that we have a translate x of 32. So if I just click this, it gives a nice toggle switch for us. So it displays us nicely. So that's it guys for this video. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up button and comment down what your thoughts and views, and just hit the subscribe button if you want more videos like this. So goodbye.